back. How was your break? You feel rejuvenated, recharged, did you suck up some cappuccino? Let's just remind you, you're at the other cafe, which is San Francisco's Comedy Club here in the Hay, and there are little flyers on your table you may want to look at, see what's coming up here at the other. And while people are milling back to their seats, okay. We got some more music for you coming up here now. And I think I may want, I'm going to warn you boys in the audience.
I'll love you till the birds stop flying and the rivers run dry. Gotta give the back burner a try. You're always a good pal and true friend, around when I'm happy, around when I'm sad. You're almost a lover, almost a son, but mostly you're just you. You tell me I'm beautiful and not too fat, admire my singing and things like that. So you know how it hurts me so much to see how you cringe from a touch. I said I loved you and meant nothing more than to share with you how much I care. Last night I thought I was sad, went to bed feeling so bad. Woke up this morning with an ache in my heart, but still the tears won't start. So I'm going on the back burner for a while, keeping my distance for a time. I love you till the birds stop flying and the rivers run dry. Gotta give the back burner a try. As I write these words, the tears fall down, wet the page of my book. And I hope that the next time someone tells you they care, you won't turn away. When someone tells you they care, don't turn away. When someone tells you they care, don't turn away. Allow them to share that love. But goodbye from me for a time. I'm hurting so bad I can't see. The ache in my heart is so heavy. Gotta get away for a time. So I'm going on the back burner for a while, keeping my distance for a time. I love you till the birds stop flying and the rivers run dry. Gotta give the back burner a try. I love you till the birds stop flying. Thank you. Written by Barbara Golden.
This next song is a song you probably are going to recognize and think you know at first. But Fran broke the piano.
Frankie.
Hey, Frankie. Move over, Frankie. The perfection of the erection is directly proportional to the genius of the penis.
Hey, penis, oh, penis, penis, if you will, please be a little boy for me to thrill. A boy who wants my kisses and my arms, a boy with all the charms of you. Penis, I am fair, a lovely girl with sunlight in my hair. I'll find the brightest stars up in the skies and place them in my eyes for you. Penis, God of love that you are, surely the things I ask can't be too great a task. Penis, if you do give you all the love I have to give as long as we both shall live. Hey, penis, oh, penis. Penis, I am sweet, yet bold enough to sweep you off your feet. I'll find the brightest star up in the sky and place it in my pie for you. Penis, God of love that you are, surely the things I ask can't be too great a task. Penis, if you do, I promise that I always will be true. I'll give you all the love I have to give as long as we both shall live. Hey, penis, penis, where are you? Oh, penis. Make my dream come true. Ooh, 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 chains. My baby's got me locked up in chains, and they ain't the kind that you can see. Whoa, these chains of love got a hold on me, yeah. Chains, but I can't break away from these chains. Can't run around, 'cause I'm not free. Whoa, these chains of love won't let me be, yeah. Now believe me when I tell you, I think you're fine. I'd like to hold you, but darling, I'm imprisoned by these chains. My baby's got me locked up in chains, and they ain't the kind that you can see. Well, these chains of love got a hold on me, yeah. I want to tell you, pretty baby, your lips look sweet. I'd like to kiss them, but I can't break away from all these chains. My baby's got me locked up in chains, and they ain't the kind that you can see. Well, how is chains of love got a hold on me, yeah. Chains, chains of love, chains of love, chains of love, chains. Thank you.
This is a strange song. It's hard to figure out. I mean, just have to listen to it.
Why are we doing
try, you know? It's strange. It's old.
They say I'm still alive. It's just my looks. I've been around the world in history books. 'Cause there's this lengthy span. Ooh, what's the master plan? Tell me when can I become a man? Although I'm in my youth, I'm a man. All the things I'll say and do when I'm a man. My mom and dad say I'm a lonely, lonely guy, but I'm learning to become a man. Oh Lord, won't you help me to grow and become a man, like my dad says I'll be. Wherever I go, help me practice and show
all the kindness and the love that Mom gave me.
But Now tell me, what makes this world of mine keep pacing time? Why does my mind act so? Who sets this lengthy span? Who was the master plan? Yes, I'll know when I become a man.
Girls looking for husbands, stop looking for husbands. Get an agent. And thank God you're not a man, because I've got to move the piano. No, I would say. Are you impressed? And now, I'm going to say talking to this before I drop it. It's much easier that way. And now, a couple of Vegas chicks sitting around talking about life.
Shit. I hate Ronald Reagan. Would you look at this shit?
This isn't his fault.
Are you kidding? Of course it is. Sure it is. Look, he's the one devalued the dollar, put pressure on the big spenders, brought Christ back into the home, and he's the one made this fucking place a ghost town.
This is just a summer slump. It'll get better.
76 wheels dead. That's no summer slump, Cheryl. No, I tell you, the implications are big here.
Come on, this happens every year. You just got a short memory.
Not this bad, it doesn't. 76 wheels stopped turning. And not just here, but all over. And not just roulette wheels, but Ford motor wheels, and Great America wheels, and Amtrak wheels, and tugboat wheels, and wheels of Brie, and...
Come on, now, it's only temporary. Come on.
You mark my words, we are in trouble. All of us little people are in deep, deep trouble.
Wait till winter comes. They'll be back. They all migrate here like pigeons. You'll see.
Shit, I wish I had your optimistic way of looking at things, Cheryl. I mean, it would make life so much simpler.
That's a gift. Your trouble is.
My trouble is I think too much.
Yeah. Hey, let's play 21.
Oh, Jesus, don't be dumb. Don't you ever get bored, Cheryl?
I like change once in a while, yeah.
No. I mean, really bored, out of your mind? Like, if life doesn't get less boring, you're going to blow up. Or blow something up?
Sure I do. Everybody does.
Well, what do you do about it?
What's there to do? I wait.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you wait?
I don't just wait, though. I do nice things for myself. I paint my toenails some wild, passionate color. I get my hair done, or I shop for a bunch of clothes I can't afford. Or if I get really bored, I buy myself a quart of Dreyer's mint ice cream and I pour a can of Hershey's syrup all over it and I sit out.
That's sickening.
Yeah, that's the point.
What's the point, being sick?
Yeah, when you get back to being just bored, it's an improvement.
Oh, God, no, not for me, it isn't. I can't take this shit. I'm leaving.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I mean, I'm going to take my deck to every town in the USA. I mean, I'm going to go to back rooms of bowling alleys, parks, private clubs, wherever I can find a game, I'm going to...
Don't talk like that, Coach. That isn't for you. It's dangerous. Besides, things will get better here soon. You'll see. And besides, here you have your Blue Cross and your dental plan, your retirement benefits, and a 24-hour day protected environment.
Let's play a game. Just the two of us.
Like what?
I don't know. We'll make it up as we go along. You game?
Well, I kind of like rules.
All right. The rules are no rules.
Okay, but how are we going to play?
I don't know. First we shuffle. Okay. Now you shuffle.
No, I shuffle.
All right. Okay. The name of the game is Heart Lies. Okay, cut the deck. Nah, not with your right hand dummy with the one closest to your heart. That'd be your left, Charlotte. Okay. All right, here's how it works. Okay, we each take turns drawing a card, and whoever draws has to tell a story, a personal story.
You mean like something that happened to us?
Yeah, only it didn't have to happen to you. I mean, maybe it happened to your mother or your best friend. It doesn't matter. I mean, what matters is you have to make it sound like it's real and like it happened to you.
Okay, wait, now let me get this straight.
No, don't worry about it. We'll get it as we go along. Just go. Take the card. Good, now look at it. Good, now show it to me. All right, 7 of hearts, 7 of hearts, 7 of hearts, 7 of hearts. Okay, you have to tell a story about when you were 7 years old.
I was never 7, I was born 16.
All right! Terrific, you have a real knack for this game, I can tell. Okay, now me. Easy, Jack of diamonds, no problem. All right. Once, there was this Arabian sheik, right? And he's betting at my table, but he just keeps losing. I mean, nothing he was doing was working, you know? And I'm getting more and more nervous because he's got these bodyguards with him who look like maybe they would rip you open for a dime. So I'm thinking of like slipping in a marked card or tilting a wheel or something, you know? But they're all watching me so close. So, well, anyway, sure enough, he busted, right? So he looks around the room, right? And then all the bodyguards look around the room too. And then he pulls his pants pockets out and he shrugs. They all do the same thing. Then he puts his hand inside his jacket. And I mean his bodyguards put their hands inside their jackets. And I said, oh shit, man, I thought for sure I was a goner, right? But what he pulls out instead is this diamond. I mean, it must have been the size of a fucking carrot. Anyway, so he looks at me, and I look at him.
Yeah.
And then he comes around the table over to me, and we look at each other.
Yeah. What?
Oh, he takes a diamond and just throws it down the front of my glass, and he just strolls right out the front door.
Wow.
Your turn.
No way, I can't top that.
Oh, yes, you can.
Shit. It's another number.
Good. Which one?
10. 10 of spades.
Come on, it's easy. You can do it. Think about gardens. Think about gravel. Think about graves. Think about 10 little Indians.
Wait, come on, Carla. Your mind's more active than mine. Okay, wait. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
When I was 10, I went exploring these caves with this little boy who lived in the neighborhood. There are all these neat caves not far from where we lived in Missouri, and I wasn't allowed to go.
Yeah.
But this one day I went.
Great. So what happened?
Nothing. We looked at the caves and came home.
Shit, Cheryl, make up the story.
I can't!
Yes, you can.
Okay, it was dark in the cave, and I got scared. And the little boy touched me.
All right.
And then we went home. Now you.
No! Guys, you're not going to play this game. Just forget it.
I'm playing. I just have to warm up first. You go on.
All right, look, a number. 3. 3 clubs. Easy, it's no problem. Now just listen.
I'm
right?
listening.
Okay. Okay. One time, I'm hitchhiking across country, right? And I got picked up in a van by these fraternity guys.
Wait. What fraternity? I don't know.
I'm a Princeton, I think.
Oh, no. Well, because I met this guy from the University of Kansas once. He was so tan. It was at the swimming pool. We all used to go there every day in the summer. It was so hot. I saw him on the diving board this day. He had on these white swimming trunks. And I couldn't help it. I just stood up to watch him dive like it was the Olympics or the wide world of sports or something. I just stood up, and when he came up, I applauded. He had this blonde hair. It was all slicked back and wet. And he looks at me out of these blue eyes. They were the same color as the chlorine water, blue. And it was like this streak of electricity came shooting across the pool from him to me. And from me to him.
Okay, look, it's my turn, but I'm going to let you finish, all right?
Yeah, so he comes over to me, and he's all wet and dripping. And I'm all hot and dry and shivering. And we were supposed to stand there looking at each other shivering. And then he just reaches out his hand. And we start to move. Dancing. All around the pool, across the tiles. It was like Gene Kelly and Rita Hayworth in one of these old movies. People looked at us like they thought we were crazy, but we didn't care. We just kept on dancing all around the whole area. Out on the grass, in the park, dancing on the cement, in the parking lot, dancing. Dancing. It was the most beautiful day of my whole life. I was 13. So what happened? Nothing.
Nothing! What do you mean, nothing? After that build-up, something must have happened, Cheryl.
Yes, but nothing came of it. He went back to school when summer was over. And we wrote for a while, but he even came over one Christmas. It was different, all cold and all, So what happened to those guys in the band?
Ah, shit, Carol. You get me so goddamn mad, I can kill you. I mean, you get me all worked up, and then
God! What do you want?
I'm leaving. I'm not kidding. This time I'm leaving. I mean, you can stay here and paint your toenails 10 ways before breakfast, but not me. I am moving on. I mean, I'm going to take me a little vacation until those pigeons get back from Capistrano or wherever the hell they are, and I'm going to make me some hay while the sun shines. I'm going. I'm just going.
Wait, where are you going?
I don't know. New York City or Chicago. But LA, I don't care anywhere but here. It's goodbye, baby, because I am off to find me some action.
Yeah, well, you'll be back. You'll be back, Carla, because the action's right here.
That was a couple of Vegas chicks sitting around talking about life, written by Lee Brady. Directed by Char Morris. Performed by Sheila Kelly and Penny Wallace. And you may have noticed a little switch in the program there. The temporary, which was going to be in that slot, well, as is often the case with temporaries, didn't show up. So we're just going to move on here. And next is someone of whom I'm very fond. Would you welcome, please, the inimitable Scarlett Harlot.
Hi, I am Scarlett Harlot, and I'm a prostitute. Are there any other prostitutes in the audience? Thank you. Usually, of course, we don't like to admit it because of the stigma. I mean, I don't even like the word prostitution. I looked it up in the dictionary, and it means the act of selling one's talents for an unworthy cause. Well, there's plenty of causes less worthy than survival or feeding your family. Well, what about Porsche-stitution? It's selling your talents for a Porsche. I was trying to be funny. And speaking of which, what's the difference between a porcupine and a Porsche? On a porcupine, the pricks are on the outside. I like that one. Well, that's enough sex negativity. The next piece that I'm going to do was written by my mother and myself. It's called Thanks, Ma, Thanks a Lot. Listen. My towels were thin and torn. Listen. Some people use their hands. They're magicians. Some people use their mouths. They're politicians. Some people use their feet. They tap dance. You? You use your cunt. You're a victim. You're a victim of hype. Face it, without sex, most men don't function properly. Listen, there's no stigma except the one society has placed on you. Listen, my towels were thin and torn, hers are as thick as steak. I married love. Love abandoned me. Don't marry love. Listen, her father was always chasing me to fuck. Now, I did it lots of times to shut him up. Now, I felt like a whore. I didn't get paid. At least she's getting paid for a change. Listen, I always say a daughter is the continuation of her mother. If I were 30 years younger, there's no question I would go into prostitution. Everyone thinks I'm strange. No one can believe a woman of 58 thinks like this. All right. So I'm 58. Oh, everyone always says, oh, you don't look it. You look so much younger. You know what I say? I say, this is how a woman of 58 looks. And I want a byline on that. Thank me. Thank me for this inheritance, this desire for power, this lack of trust. It's more practical than tablecloths or china. Thanks, Ma. Thanks a lot. Thank you for teaching me how to be sexy. Without you, it would seem so complicated. And thanks for your enthusiasm over the padded push-up bra. What a difference. Even though we both agree I'm big enough. Together we thank Clairol for my red hair since age 14. Redheads do seem more exciting. And thanks for taking me shopping once a year at the Charlotte shop where the rich girls shopped. Overweight, you said I looked good in that red velveteen bikini. I never bought. It was too much. Well, I'm ready for that intensity now, Ma. I earn money when I dress up. You were right, Ma. Rich princes are waiting in line to rescue me. Maybe not. But middle-class men are making appointments and keeping them. Thanks, Ma. Thanks a lot.
Harlot, written, directed, and produced by Carol Lee.
Yay.
You know, I don't think I would want to be a bus driver in this town. Bus drivers really have a rotten job. Do you know to get fired from being a bus driver, you got to have 7 accidents? A guy could get killed. But pull out your fast passes because it's time to go for a ride on the bus. Get ready for back on the bus.
Okay. The Visadero, 24 line. Jamaicans, antique shops. Thank you. Golden Gate Bridge. Suicide if you're lucky. Young lady. Come here. Come here.
Yeah?
You know you're not supposed to have a dog on the bus.
Ay, Dios mío, por favor, ayúdame, coño, carajo, por Dios. Nunca puedo creer la misma cosa.
Hey, look, I don't, no sprechen español, you know what I mean?
Shit, man, they saved this dog. Those Chinese people was gonna eat this dog.
So they're gonna make a hot dog, you know, it's no different.
Hey, done, mister. You know, I just gave him a shot. It cost me $45.
So he's an expensive hot dog.
He's not a hot dog. He's my dog.
Look, I don't care. You still ain't supposed to
Call
have
the
him
cops.
on the bus.
Call the cops. A que no te atreves, gato de maricón, estúpido. Ay, Dios mío. Listen, how am I going to take him home if I don't take him on the bus? What am I supposed to do?
Hey, just, all right, just take it to the back, all right? Jeez.
I've decided to accept the Nobel Peace Prize this year. They keep offering it to me, so this year I'm going to accept.
Hey, Einstein. This is 2 days old. Come on, we got to roll here. Thank you.
Looks like you got quite a load there.
It's not a load, it's a dog.
I can't see a thing, you know. I left my glasses somewhere. That's a shame. I gotta write another speech for tonight. You know, if you give me your address, I'll send you the Spanish translation.
I don't give my address to nobody.
Fillmore and Haight. Drugs, flower shops, barbecue. Get him here.
Muchas gracias, señor.
Yeah, it's, great. Hey, sweetheart. Whoa, come here. I really like the face, you know, but that's great. Thank you very much.
Oh my God! I cannot believe Return of the Jedi opened. I didn't even know it. Oh God! Oh wow! Oh my God! I wish I'd known. I would stand in line for hours for that. Really? Oh yeah! Oh, it's so worth it. Oh, yeah. I mean, George Lucas. I know somebody who knows him. Well, look at all the people in line.
You know, I stood in line at 10:30 with my nephew to see E.T.
Oh, E.T.! Yuck! How can you compare the two? I mean, E.T.
Well, he's 3 and he liked it.
Yeah, 3-year-olds, what do they know about art?
Van Ness Avenue, Museum of Modern Art, bars for lawyers, operas for the rich.
I remember when people used to be different, huh? You know, they got no respect now. We are supposed to be based on love, you know? But everywhere, the sentiment is anti-Christ. Hey, driver! What you doing up there? Driving? So where is this Van Ness Avenue anyway, huh?
You missed it, Albert.
Oh, damn, we got damn windows are fogged up. I can't see a thing, huh? I need a woman. I need a wife. Oh, you laugh, huh? Einstein, he had a wife. Why do you think he was so smart?
Powell Street. Absent cable cars. Tourists are looking for him. Hang on to the pocketbooks. I don't,
Sorry, driver, I don't have anything smaller.
Kidding, really?
I just robbed a bank.
You're kidding.
Nope. Just robbed it. It was easy.
Yep, just walked right into a bank and took the money,
He
huh?
said, hand it over, Buster. And he did. It's all right here. You want to see it?
Oh my. What are you doing now?
Well, I'm making my getaway, of course. Robbing a bank is serious business.
Yeah, I know.
I really had to hustle. I ain't as young as I used to be. Well, I'll be 80 next week.
Are you sure you don't want to give it back?
Are you kidding? Did you ever try to live on Social Security? No, sirree, Bob. I'm going down to the Greyhound station and get me a bust of Reno.
Yeah, what's in Reno?
What's in Reno? Where you been? Why, there's slot machines, and there's cowboys, and MGM. There's glamour girls and car collections. Well, don't you ever see no movies?
I just can't believe you robbed a bank.
Well, her life's full of surprises, ain't it, honey? What's your name, honey?
Kate, but please don't tell me yours. I don't want to be in on it.
Berna. Remember Berna Lisi, huh?
7th Street, the Greyhound station. The little old lady from the bank should get off here.
Don't worry about me. I'll be just fine. Driver, you wouldn't have any of that coffee to go, would you?
Yeah, wait a second. Yeah, maybe I can... How about that? No
No,
problem.
don't worry about me. I got me a boyfriend in Reno. It's serious business.
Okay, come on to the back here. Champagne and caviar in the rear. Do not congest the doorway. Thank you very much.
I've never seen you on this bus before.
Oh, I'm late today. Was over at the hospital.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that, about the hospital.
No. Don't worry. I was just doing some volunteer work in the pediatric ward.
Oh.
Been doing that after my husband died.
You know, after my wife left, I took up sailing.
Oh, really? You know, it's good to be involved. You know, I like traveling. I went to Paris last year with my grandchildren. Had a marvelous time.
Hey, I got grandkids too.
Yeah.
I bet you got pictures. Huh? Come on, hand them over.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, come on. You show me yours, I'll show you mine. Hey. Yeah, see, you got 3 grandkids.
4.
Yeah, but that one's a block child.
She's mine.
How do you feel about that, huh?
Well, you are looking at a Berkeley liberal. Fought for school integration, and Bobby Seale over for dinner. Had Life Stevenson campaign, and even went to Little Rock. Did the whole thing. Well, when Terry came home and told me he was going to marry a black girl, I went to bed for a whole week. Hey, how about showing me yours?
Montgomery Street. oppressed clerks and dangerous high-rises.
I can't believe it. You too?
Ah, Sharon, she's a chip on the old block.
I know what you mean.
Hey,
What?
how about a cup of coffee? I know a place that makes the greatest sweet potato pie.
I love sweet potato pie. Let's go.
We're in a hurry here. Thank you, thank you.
My car stalled in the middle of traffic yesterday.
Your car stalled in the middle of traffic?
Yes. It was very embarrassing. I actually had to get out of my car.
You had to get out of your car?
Yes, in front of all those people, I had to get out of my car.
Ferry building, Embarcadero.
What happened?
So everybody else got out of their cars.
Everybody?
Yes. Well, we had a party.
What happened to your car?
I really don't know, but oh, this gorgeous man drove me home.
Oh, God.
Come on, folks, come on. This is the last stop here. Time to go home, huh? Clear it out. Go away, I'm waiting for my replacement.
All right, open up, FBI.
Yeah, come on, come on.
I'm looking for a little old lady who just robbed a bank.
No kidding! A little old lady.
Yeah, that's right. And if we don't find her, it'll be all over Herb Cain tomorrow, you know it.
Yeah, I guess what's she look like?
Well, she was wearing a black coat with a gray cap, and she had a yellow suitcase with her. You haven't seen her, have you?
No, I see a lot of ladies in black coats. Doesn't
Well, that's
ring
all
any
right.
bells, you know what I
We'll
mean?
get her. We're FBI.
I think I'm going to go to the Greyhound station. I catch that bus to Reno. People driving with these things. I tell you, I'm out.
Back on the Bus, written by Wendy Woollett in collaboration with Isabel Maynard, who wrote the old block portion, directed by Carol Shoup Sanders, and featuring Dennis McIntyre, Rosie Bianco, Jerry Weiner, Isabel Maynard, Maria Schell, Claudia Smelzer, and Mark Flora.
I started when I was 6. Mama sawed off a broom handle, and Uncle Vern slapped some silver paint on it, and I went down in the basement and twirled. Later, Mama hit the daily double on horses named Spin Dry and Silver Revolver, and she said it was a sign, so she got me lessons. I won the Ohio Juniors title when I was 6, and the Midwest Young Adult Division 3 years later. And then, in high school, I finished 4th in the Nationals. Me and Mama wore look-alike Statue of Liberty costumes she had to sing clear to Nebraska to get. Thank you. And Daddy was there with a t-shirt with my name on it, April. My first name is April and my last name is March. There were 4,000 people there when they yelled my name. Golden balloons fell out of the ceiling. Nobody, not even Charlene Ann Morrison, ever finished 4th at my age. Oh, I've flown high, but I've known tragedy too. My daddy says it's put spirit in my soul and steel in my heart. See, my left hand was crushed in a riding accident by a horse named Big Blood Red. And though I returned to twirl, I couldn't do it at the highest level. But you mustn't pity me, though. Oh, by no means. For being denied has shown me the way, has shown me the true glory that sits inside life where you can't see it. People think you're a twit if you twirl. It's a prejudice of the unknown. One time I was throwing fire batons at this night game, and all of a sudden I see this guy get up out of the stands. I was doing triples, and he walks out right past the halftime marshal, and he comes up to me. He has on this blue headband. I can still see it. He comes up to me, and when I come front after doing a back reverse, he spits right in my face. And then he smiles, see? And he says this thing I won't repeat. He called me a bodily part in front of half of Ohio. This shows that beauty inspires hate and that hating beauty is Satan. You have never twirled before, have you? Would you like to hold my silver baton? You can't imagine what it's like to have that thing up in the air. I used to have this girlfriend called it blue collar zen. See, you can't twirl if you're not inside the baton. When you got it up over 20 or 30 feet, it's like flying or gliding. Your hands are down, but your insides are spinning and reeling and lifting off the ground. The secret for a twirler is the light. You live or die with the light. It is your fate. The best is a February sky clouded right over. It's all background then, and what happens is your baton leaves tracks and traces. You etch the sky. And if you're good, and if your hands are really hot, you can draw on the sky. God, Charlene Ann Morrison. Charlene Ann was inspired by something beyond man. She had leukemia, and at the end you could see right through her hands when she twirled. She died with a baton 30 feet up in the air. Her mama swears by that. I roomed with Charlene at a regional one time in Fargo, and she might have been fibbing, but she told me about this time when her baton could erase the sky. It was like the sky was a big sheet of rain, and her baton was a car wiper. And when she'd wiped away this one part of the sky, you could see the face of the Lord God Jesus. And his hair was all rhinestones, and he was doing this real incredible singing like the sound of a piccolo. Twirling is a physical parallel to a revelation. You can't know that. It is the throwing of yourself up to God. It is a pure gift hidden from Satan, wrapped and disguised in the midst of football. It is God-throwing spirit fire, and very few people come to it. You have to grow eyes on your heart to understand its message. And when you open up to it, it becomes your path to suffer ridicule, to be crucified by misunderstanding, and to be spit upon. I need my baton now. There is one twirling that no one sees. At the winter solstice, we go to a meadow God showed us just outside Green Bay. The God throwers come there on December 21st, and there's snow, sometimes deep snow. And our clothes fall away, and we stand unprotected while Acolytes brings the batons. Now these are ebony batons with razors set all along the shaft. They are 3 feet long. One by one, the twirlers throw 2 batons each, 30 feet up. And when they fall back, they cut your hands. The razors arch into the air and find God and fly down to take your blood in a crucifixion. And the red drops draw God's face on the ground. And if you're up with the baton, you can look down and see him revealed, red on white, red on white. You can't imagine how wonderful that is. You know, I started to twirl when I was 6, but I never really twirled until my hand was crushed by the horse named Big Blood Red. I have seen God's face from 30 feet up, and I know him. Listen, I will leave my baton here, lying as if I forgot it. And later, when the rest file out, you can wait back and pick it up. It could be yours. It could be your burden. It is the eye of the needle, and I leave it for you.
the revelation, Gene Flynn. I don't want to touch this thing. That was written by the mysterious Jane Martin. Why is she mysterious? Because she's from Kentucky.
Okay.
And now, would you welcome, please, someone who's going to provide some music for your listening pleasure, Julie Searles.
This is a jazz waltz by Toots Thielmans. Toots. Poor little sad, little blue, blue sad. Don't you cry, don't you fret. You can bet one lovely day you'll awaken and your blues will be forsaken. One lovely day, lovely arms will come your way. Long as there's love in your heart to spare, dear bluesette, don't despair. Some blue boy is longing just like you to find a someone to be true to loving arms he can nestle in and stay. Guess how bluesette, true love is coming, your troubled heart soon will be humming. Ba-way, ba-ba-din, da-ba-di-ba-di-da-dee, ba-do, dee-ah, ba-ba-dee-da-boo, ba-ba-dee, ba-ba-dee, dee-dee. Pretty little bluesette, mustn't be a mourner. Have you heard the news yet? Love is round the corner. Love wrapped in rainbows and tied with pink ribbons to make every new day your gold wedding blue day. So dry your eyes, don't you bow, don't you fret. Goody good times are coming, bluesette. Long as there's love in your heart to share, dear bluesette, don't despair. Some blue boy is longing just like you to find someone to be true to loving arms he can nestle in and stay. That lovely day may just be today. Pretty little bluesette, a pretty little bluesette, pretty little bluesette.
Julie Searles. You may have noticed we renegotiated the contract with the audience union, so you don't get a second break. And for the finale of the Miss Boris show, performing A Better Job, Miss Carol Lee, and the entire cast, including girls looking for husbands and everybody who performed. Come on.
Hi, you know, the name of this really isn't A Better Job. I belong to the San Francisco Folk Music Club, and every week you have to bring in a song for a different theme. And this week the theme was Kings, Queens, and Dairymaids. And I didn't know any songs, so I wrote one. So the title is really Kings, Queens, and Dairymaids. I live in Queens, I work at Dairymaids. I work bad hours and I'm badly paid. I ain't complaining 'cause I'm gonna get a better job. My old man left me, now he lives in Kings. He took the stereo, the TV, and some other things. He told me he'd return them if he ever gets a better job. A better job. A better job. Everybody's waiting 'cause they're gonna get a better job. A better job. A better job. No, I ain't complaining 'cause I'm gonna get a better job. Well, my husband took my daughter and my sons with me. I really miss the girl, but she'd miss the TV. It's the first thing that I'm buying if I ever get a better job. And my son smokes marijuana, can't afford cocaine. I tell him that he's doing much less damage to his brain. He says he ain't complaining, but he's gonna get a better job. A better job. A better job. Everybody's waiting 'cause they're gonna get a better job. A better job. A better job. No, I ain't complaining 'cause I'm gonna get a better job. Well, I never thought I'd wind up selling milk and cream. My family ain't resembling my girlhood dream. My life needs rearranging, so I better get a better job. A better job. But there's no use complaining 'cause it never pays. Kings and queens are closer than I am to a raise. There's no one that I'm blaming, claiming all I want's a better job. A better job. A better job. Everybody's waiting 'cause they're gonna get a better job. A better job. A better job. No, I ain't complaining 'cause I'm gonna get a better job. All right.
Well, there's your pay. Pick up your money on the way out. I don't know how to tell you this. This is the end of our show. I hope you've enjoyed it, because we've certainly enjoyed you. We couldn't have asked for a better audience. But as often happens at the end of the show, I'm afraid we're going to have to let you go. So, thank you. See you again here real soon, we hope. Bye-bye.